In my last episode, I promised you that we are going to learn about customizing a curtain wall. Today is episode 29 of REVIT Beginner Program, and we are going to learn about how to customize curtain grids in a curtain wall so that they meet your project requirements. Let's get started then. There are two approaches when it comes to adding curtain grids: rule-based approach and manual approach. Let's start with rule-based approach. Let's go to the Architecture tab, Wall tool, and choose one of the default curtain wall types available to us. I'm going to choose curtain wall MT1. You might have a different name in your project, but choose the one that does not have any presettings. I'm going to choose this one and edit the type, duplicate, and call it custom curtain wall. Let's create a curtain wall that goes from level 0 to level 1, which is about 4,000 millimeters in height. And I'm going to create a 6,000 millimeters long curtain wall. Now, such a big piece of glass needs to be divided into smaller parts to be constructed. This can be done by adding curtain grids. Let's select this wall, go to the type properties, and add vertical and horizontal grids. There are 4 layout rules available to us: fixed distance, fixed number, maximum and minimum spacing. Let's start with fixed distance here. I'm going to choose about 900 millimeter spacing for the fixed distance vertical grids. Let's try a different rule for the horizontal grid. Let's say fixed number here. The actual number of divisions for the horizontal grids needs to be added in the instance properties. So I'm going to say OK to this and choose 3 horizontal grids for this wall. So this is the fast and easy way of creating curtain grids and divide your glass into smaller parts. Most of the time, this is sufficient. But sometimes you want to design a curtain wall that does not follow any particular rule. How to add curtain grids in such a case? So let's go back to our curtain wall, edit the type, and remove all the rules that we've added. Okay, I want to delete all the grid lines. So now I'm back to my large piece of glass. Let's go to one of the elevations to view it. Now let's try the manual approach. Let's go into the Architecture tab and use curtain grid. There are 3 tools here: all segments, one segment, and all except picked. We're going to explore all the 3, but let's first begin with all segments tool. As soon as I go near my curtain wall, I'm able to add a curtain grid at the position where I click. You don't need to be very accurate about the position. You can always come back to this grid line and change the position where you want it to be. Let's go to the curtain grid again and add a horizontal grid line. Let's go to the curtain grid again and choose one segment option. This tool really adds only one segment across that grid line. So let's say if I want to divide this curtain panel into 2 parts, I can just select here and add one segment grid line. You can always come back to your grid line, add or remove segments from here. So let's say I'm going to add one segment here again, escape to come out of the tool. Let's make it also about 1100 millimeters. Let's go back to the curtain grid and try all except picked option. When I select this, I'm able to add a grid line and I'm able to actually remove the segment which I do not want it. So I'm going to pick the middle part, escape. So it has added all the segments except the one that I picked. You could also go ahead and use the copy tool to create a copy of the grid line. You can always come back to your curtain grid lines, remove a segment which is already there, or add a segment which is not there. Let's go to the 3D view to check. Now, as we have finished editing our curtain grids, let's add mullions to them. Let's go to the vertical mullions and choose rectangular 30 millimeter square section. Let's choose the same for our border 1 and border 2. I'm going to choose all the same for horizontal mullions. I'm going to say OK to this. Let's change the join condition so that the borders are continuous and vertical grids are continuous. Let's go to the elevation. After you've added mullions, sometimes it's really difficult to choose the curtain grid. If that happens to you, go near one of the mullions, press Tab, and when the curtain grid highlights, choose it. Alternatively, what I like to do sometimes is I select one of the mullions, go to the temporary hide isolate option, and choose hide category. This temporarily hides all the mullions so that I can easily come here and choose the curtain grid that I like to edit. Let's add a remove segment from here. And when I come back and reset the temporary hide isolate, I'll see my mullions back. Notice here that when I change my curtain grid, the mullions automatically adjust to them. So these are the two approaches of creating curtain grids, rule-based and manual. One thing, if you have noticed, that all the curtain walls that we have made so far uses glass as the material. But is that really necessary? Can we use a metal panel or bricks or perhaps nothing? Can we create a curtain wall which has no curtain panels in it? That's the topic for our next episode. So make sure that you subscribe, stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next.